Giving respect to the Secretary to the Government of Federal Republic of Nigeria, above all the elected officials, appointed officials, and to all of you that have gathered here today. There is nothing for me to say to you that you do not know already. You know all the problems, and in many cases, you know almost all the answers. The Honorable Secretary to the Government of Federal Republic of Nigeria has spoken eloquently on many issues and many plans on the ground. If I'm not mistaken, my responsibility is to share with you my view of what I think the Nigerian community here in the United States and diaspora, and also my view of what we should do back home in Nigeria. I want you to think for a moment on one simple phrase. And if you don't hear anything that I will say this morning, never forget this simple phrase. Just look at one another and say, handle your business. Do that. Look at one another. Handle your business. Let me say this quickly. If we remember that and focus on that phrase, the road to recovery will be accomplished in a twinkle of an eye. So handle your business. And I remember there was a rich man who prepared to go to a journey. And on his way to this journey, he called upon 3 of his servants, and he gave each of them $10. And he told them to use that money until he returned. Well, he went to the journey. And what he meant when he gave them that money is for them to handle their business. And then he traveled and he came back. And upon his arrival, he called upon these servants, for each of them to come before him and give a clear explanation what they have done with the money he has given them. The first one came and he said, out of the 10 that you gave me, I was able to make another $10. And the master said, well done, my good and faithful servant. Because you've done so well, I will now make you give you more responsibility, place you in position of responsibility because you have handled your business. Then the second one came to him. He said, well, I did not invest so much, but out of the 10 that I have, I was able to make 5. He said, that's good. You handled your business. As a result, I will make you this and that and that. But the third one came and he said, well, because I know how you are, I know the type of man you are, and I know what you're all about. So the money you gave me, I put it in a handkerchief and I really kept it really good. Master, this is it. Ladies and gentlemen, handle your business. Here in America, we have been blessed from 2 worlds. We have been blessed all the way from Nigeria. You must not forget from where we came from. We must not feel that we have so arrived that we have forgotten the struggles of our forefathers, the struggles of our mothers and our parents, because we have arrived in Americas. We must not forget. We must learn how to handle our business. We have been blessed by those that have gone before us. A lot has been given to us, like the first servant who received $10. Many among us have received wealth of education. It is not an accident. You have been blessed in so many ways. It's not an accident. But you must use that which you have received to do that which is good. And that is to handle our business. We must stop to criticize and all the time when we meet as Nigerians, we have a tendency to congregate and just discuss negative, negative, negative. What is wrong? The more time we spend on discussing on what is wrong, it makes it difficult for us to discuss on what we have to do. It makes it difficult for us to plan. Handle your business. Right here in America. Yes, the second servant came and he was able to show that he did something. In reality, we are not blessed equally. We don't have the same talent. Great or small, whatever you have, use it. Do something. Unfortunately, we must not be like the third servant. And that is where many among us fall into. Oh, how beautiful, how dangerous it is that we have all this talent and they do nothing. My goodness, I believe and I hope that you and I are not among that category. We must be in the business of handling our business. And that is the core of our being here today. Here in Americas, we must stretch our hands to our brothers and sisters here in America. I have heard many stories, many countless stories as I travel across the globe. Our African American brothers here in America speak about us as if we don't care about them. They talk about us as if when we come we feel so superior and so arrived that there is enmity among us. My brothers and my sisters, we must reach out to the African American community. Whether you like it or not, they paved the way for many independence of African countries. We must come to remember that they are the Josephs of Africa. They came all the way in the slave ship. They came in difficult times, their life taken away from them, but when they came, they never forget from where they came from. Even in those difficult times, until today, they're still striving to reach you. But it is your responsibility to reach them, because the enemy have done a great danger to try to keep us apart. They have told us, oh, don't mix with the African American community, because they are so and so. They have also told our African American brothers and sisters, don't mix with Nigerians, don't mix with Africans, because they are criminals and so. The devil have divided us for a long time. So I challenge you today to take back that which belongs to you, which have been taken away from you. And that means reaching out to your brothers and sisters and help one another in goodness, in love, and purity. And that's what we need to do right here in America.